Hi everyone, it's Carmen, a mom with a vision. I am just on my way back home from my walk with George, our dog, and I want to show you what I found on my walk. But let me start off with, it's neither a surprise nor good, because, see for yourself. This is what I found. I hope you could see it. I find this much rubbish almost every morning I'm going for a walk here, and we're not talking about a park the size of Central Park in New York. No, we're talking about, now it's blowing away. We're talking about a 1 kilometer long path, like a linear path. At the end of the path after 1 kilometer, I turn around and I walk the exact same path back. So it's just a tiny strip, and I find heaps of rubbish every time. Like, there are cans and bottles, lots of plastic, lots of paper, lots of packaging, icy poles, other wrappers like muesli bars and stuff. Usually I find lots of cigarette butts as well. I didn't find any today. I found a cigarette pack though. Like, everything. And the weirdest thing is that I never meet any people here. Like, usually I'm the only one. During that whole 30 minutes that I'm walking, there's no one else. Sometimes I meet another dog person. On very, very rare occasions I meet 2 people. But there's no one here, but somehow people dump their rubbish anyway. Or even if they don't dump it, if they just lose it, I mean, it doesn't make a difference for the environment if you do it on purpose or not. So I thought that would be a good reason to talk a bit about zero waste. I started living zero waste a few months ago now. I was always super environmentally conscious. Oh, now there's a car coming. Georgie, come here. George. Okay, I'll stop that for us. Okay, I'm back. So there was just landscapers who were mowing, and they just drove past and George was walking in front of their car. Okay, where was I? Zero waste. So zero waste is basically about trying to reduce waste. And I mean, of course you can't live truly zero waste. That's not possible in our society, but I'm trying to do it as much as I can, which basically starts with my everyday shoppings. So I don't buy any plastic anymore. I go shopping in a bulk food shop, which means they have big containers of everything non-perishable, basically. Nuts, seeds, beans, flowers, muesli, dried fruit. They even have oils and vinegars. They have shampoo and soap, and basically everything you need in your daily life. You bring your own glass jar and just refill it, and then you're good to go. And so I'm not buying any packaged nuts anymore, or dried chickpeas. I just buy them loose instead of in a bag. So that's probably the major change when I went zero waste. The zero waste is about the 5 R's, which are, and I guess 3 of them, everyone knows 3 of them. That's reduce, reuse, and recycle. And there's another lawnmower coming. No, it's not coming. There are 2 more, which is refuse and rot. So reduce is the first one, which is the most important one, that you just don't produce any waste at all. Then what was the second one? Reduce, reuse. Just reuse whatever you can reuse. and don't throw it away. Give it to second-hand shops if you don't need it anymore, or try to upcycle it, maybe do something else with it, use it in a different context. Then we have number 3, recycle, which is only number 3 because even recycling, like at some point you can't recycle it anymore except for glass and metal. They can be recycled endlessly, but everything else will end up in the landfill in the end at some point. Also, it uses up lots of energy to recycle. So recycling is better than chucking it in the landfill, but it's still not ideal. And then now the lawnmower is really coming, I think. And then number 4 would be refuse. I'll just wait a sec. That's okay. Oh, it is dusty. Number 4, refuse. So if you don't need something, just don't take it. Best example is a plastic bag in a shop. When people put your stuff in a plastic bag, just let them know quickly you don't need it or you brought your own. And number 5, which is like, yeah, super important because that takes up a lot of my rubbish as well, is rot, so composting. Since I have a compost and put everything in the compost, I have so much less like disgusting waste, or actually I don't have any disgusting waste left, because yeah, the disgusting bits is the rotting food. So I just chuck that in the compost now, and yeah, that basically leaves me with a plastic bag here and there, like a produce, or not a produce bag, like the plastic packaging that I don't know, I bought months and months ago, and now the content is empty, so now I chuck that out. I also don't buy cans and cartons anymore. That's again a topic for another post or another video, but I don't even have that to recycle. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my efforts, and I just hope that everyone lives a bit more consciously and thinks about what they're producing, what they're buying, and what they're throwing away. If you want any more information, just subscribe. There will be more videos about zero waste. And if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up or like it. And I hope I'll see you soon. Bye!